Oh my goodness, if it's 11/12/2018 AD and you're using the Julian calendar, that means it's a Monday night, which means I'm running out of ways to introduce Monday, and it's time for another episode of Effin Rager. Hey everybody, this is Connor Clifton, your host, joined as always by my lovely co-host Ned Gale. Ned, how the heck are you?
Oh, hello. I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing fantastic. I'm really cold.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm freezing my buns off.
You, no? Okay, all right. Well, I'm sorry you're so cold. Well, hey, I think we got a hot show tonight, so that might warm you up a little bit.
Finally.
Yeah.
This show has been considered the chicken noodle soup of radio.
By who? Yeah.
All right. Mr. Chicken in Noodle.
Gotcha. Well, Ned, we could jump right into it. How was your freaking weekend?
My weekend was pretty good. It was a really relaxing, chill weekend, but I feel like I got a lot done. Friday night, you, I, and a show favorite, maybe. I don't know. Maybe show least favorite, Raul.
Hey, if you like Raul, or if you hate him, just let us know. Call in at 713-526-8737, or just leave us a comment, whatever you want. So yeah,
just give us your hot opinion.
Yeah.
No, we had a fantastic night on the town. We went bar hopping, which is something we don't do.
One, I never go bar hopping. Two, I never go to bars downtown.
And three, I just never go hopping.
No, I prefer skipping and jumping personally. But we went bar hopping. It was pretty nice. We raged for sure.
Sure, yeah. We effing raged even.
Yeah, it was very fun. Late night. And then the next day, we got lunch with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
We went
the ultimate party.
We tried to go to Podna's, the restaurant down the street.
Yeah, right next door to us. Yeah.
And turns out, as soon as we pulled up, they had like a gas leak or something. The restaurant was closed.
Yeah.
So we had to go to BB's because my dad had a hankering for some Cajun food. And then after that, we had a little bonfire with friend of the pod and our neighbor, Maria, and another friend of the...
We got to watch Wicker Man for the first time ever, which, listeners, guys, that movie rocks and rolls.
We're talking about the original, not the Nicolas Cage version. I will not speak to that because I have not seen it yet, but the original one was an incredible movie.
Yeah.
I do not remember the last time I was moved by a scene in a film.
Yeah, I didn't realize the movie would be so musical, and it really, I don't know, it was so charming.
I was reading
everything about it.
I was reading up on the movie, and they said halfway through filming, the director just said, like, hey, by the way, we're making a musical. And everybody was like, what? So, yeah, it was very musical.
If you like psychedelic rock, if you like animal masks on children, if you like bodies burning alive, you gotta check out Wicker Man.
Yeah, no spoilies.
Yeah.
All right, and then Sunday was a rather lazy Sunday for me.
Not for me. I had exposed like 5 screens, printed a bunch of posters.
I hoped you was a couple of them.
Yeah.
We went and got lunch.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I sat on the couch and played Red Dead Redemption 2. And I do not like it. And I keep playing it.
I'm glad you spent the whole day doing it.
God, I just kept thinking, like, eventually this will change. And then a good friend of the live show, Renato, came over and explained to me that it does not change.
I like how all of our friends have just become friends of the show. Like, not friends of us anymore. Just like,
they're not my
friend
friends.
Of show.
Look, all friends are expendable. They can all be replaced. Friends is really just a nice way to say convenient person. And that's exactly what all these
I want to say
are.
that Ned does not feel the same way about you. Yes.
All right.
If you want to know the status of our friendship, please call in at 713-526-8737. We'd be more than happy to talk about it on the air.
Oh, yeah. All right, Ned. We're going to go ahead and get this show moving along with a segment that you pitched today.
Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of cool movie trailers coming out. The winter movie season's coming up at Christmas time. That's a great time to see movies. And, well, this movie's not coming out for Christmas. It comes out next year, but it's highly anticipated.
It is. It is.
Guys, I'm talking about that TS4. We're talking about the newest Toy Story installment.
What? Not Detective Pikachu? Which I, for one, am very excited for.
That sounds really good. Did they write that based on the game that just came out? Or is
If the trailer is to be believed, no. Like, they were like, similar premise, same title, but so far it's not the same.
We love the idea of using Pikachu.
As some kind of detective.
No, but this Toy Story 4 trailer is pretty wild. The teaser came out today. I don't know if anyone's seen it yet, but
I'm sure everyone has.
If you don't mind indulging us for a second, this is kind of an important piece of media for Connor and I, at least. I don't know how our guest feels about it, but we thought we'd just play the trailer real quick and we could all take it in together as an audience.
All right. And that's how you're describing this segment?
Yeah, this is the teaser for Toy Story 4. So let's just play it and take it in and listen to it.
Okay, this is the Toy Story 4 trailer. Here it comes. Is it going? Oh, here we go. Oh, look. All of our favorite friends are hopping around. There's Woody.
Well, hi there. It's me, Woody.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Things certainly have not changed at all for him.
Hey, it's me, Andy. Teenage Andy. That's right. I don't play with toys anymore. I build Gundam models.
Oh, man. Andy, if you don't know, at the end of Toy Story 3, he just abandoned all of his toys. What a surprise to see Andy back here. Wait a minute. Is that Buzz Lightyear? Hey, guys, it's me, Buzz. Can't wait for this segment to end.
It's your old pet. I want to note that Connor said he was practicing this bit.
I was. That was a great Buzz impression. Hang on. Here's my Mr. Potato Head. Hey, where are my other eyes? That ain't my butt. I'm Mr. Potato Head.
This is so. I don't have headphones, so I can't hear the music.
Oh, it's good.
I want to play along with the bit. Why are you jumping off the bit like this?
I'm not jumping off the bit.
You just said you weren't ready for this bit.
I'm doing killer impressions of all of the Toy Story characters. Oh wait, hang on. Here's Slink the dog. Know what I mean, Vern? There you go. There's a.
Here it's me.
Dog.
I'm the pig.
Yeah.
It's me, the pig man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also played by John Ratzenberger, Pixar staple.
Yeah.
Member of the Cheers
I
cast.
thought that was Dwight Yoakam playing him.
Oh no, my goodness, dear boy. That was John Ratzenberger and cameo in every Pixar. Oh wait, there's T-Rex. Ned, what's his line?
Hey, guys, it's me. You got me to a T.
Oh,
Old T-Rex.
Oh no, the trailer ended, and so did the segment. I, for one, think that the voice acting on that show has stayed perfect.
Yeah. No, I think it's very good. Now,
Great.
being able to commit to a bit, that has failed.
When you pitched this bit to me, and I said, what did I tell you? I said, dude,
You said, sounds good, let's do it.
No, I worded it in a very specific way where I said, that sounds awesome, dude. Let's get it going. And then when you said done and done, I was like, oh, okay, I better work on my impressions of these Toy Story characters. And I think I knocked it out of the park.
There has not been one point of this until the actual performance that sounded like you didn't want to do it. And it wasn't until right when we started and you looked at me and made this face where you're like, I was like, we didn't have to. I even asked you at the bar, you still want to do that? It didn't seem like you wanted to do that.
No, I commit to any bit that's pitched.
Speaking of any bit.
Yeah, speaking of any bit is going to be better than what we just did.
Oh, wow.
We can just go ahead.
Confidence is running high in this
and
weather.
Move along to introduce our guest for today. This person is a wonderful friend of ours. We just went to their wedding.
Her wedding.
I
haven't revealed yet, despite people seeing it on video.
The gender reveal is ruined. Give it all up for the amazing Katy Comunale.
Hello.
Hey, Katy, how's it going?
Very well, thank you.
Now, we just went to your wedding. When we
literally just went. Like, we just came from it.
Yeah.
It's like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was a fun wedding. It was a very fun wedding.
I had a great time.
It was
I enjoyed it.
good. I'm glad.
How's my NPR voice?
Yeah, I'm loving this. It's smooth
it's
like
good.
butter.
Wait a second. Is that Terry Gross?
Hey guys, it's me, Katy. That's my normal voice.
Can you do do you have any other NPR voices?
Yeah, give us a couple more of those.
Can you do I'm Diane Rehm or anything like that?
I'm Diane Rehm.
Whoa!
Transported. Can you give us a...
No, I pretty much have like a single, soft NPR voice.
That's very good. We should all speak in that.
Do you have an NPR voice?
Mine, I just do that
Who
American
doesn't?
Life, we all have several stories.
This is
We've
our
all
class.
raged very
You're just
hard.
getting a little nasal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get. Hi everyone. This is our class.
Sure, we've all raged, but some of us have effin' raged.
But it
And tonight
sounds
we'll hear
so
those
bad.
stories.
There's a certain cadence to it where here, let me find some copy. All right. If you download Cash App or if you are interested in donating money through Cash App, go
Very
to
good.
https://cash.app. Instantly send money to your favorite community radio station by sending it to KPFT Houston.
Do you think it'd be
that's actually
really
a
fun
hot
for the
tip.
listeners for us to each read that in our best NPR
Each of us takes a turn. Well, we can.
You can
there's
read
other
whatever the
copy
hell
on
you
here.
want. Yeah.
No, I don't think that'd be fun.
Let me
for the
bring up the
listeners.
news. And
Sorry, guys. The only thing I read is the audience. Guys, call in at 713-526-8737 and tell us what you want us to hear us say.
Yeah, we write something in the comments. We'll read it in our best NPR voices.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh gosh, that's inviting disaster.
oh no, the comments. You have.
John Wayne said he was listening, so
Well, we
know.
got at least one listener out there. All right, that's great. So,
I did get married recently.
Yeah, what is it like transitioning into being a married person? Did you feel any different?
Surprisingly, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting any difference because John Wayne and I have lived together for 3 years. We've been together for almost 6. So I was anticipating it to just kind of be, normal, just moving on to the next. But there is a little bit of that kind of newlywed happiness. Maybe it's a sense of like, you can't get away from me now, like without like legal action.
For which one, you or him?
Both.
Yeah.
No, but it's been really nice. Every time I call him my husband in conversation, there's like a little bit of like, my husband.
That's awesome.
My wife.
Yeah, anytime he called you my wife, he says, my wife.
Does he say that?
Including during our
I've never
vows.
noticed that.
Including during our vows.
Oh, no, we mentioned that on the show. I think the show after your wedding, I was just like, and then he said, my wife.
I made eye contact with each of you.
No, we saw.
You noticed that.
We saw.
Oh, yeah. No, we saw. We were.
I saw you scan out directly for us.
I think I made more eye contact with each of you during John Wayne's vows than I did with John Wayne. Because he was performing. He was faced out.
He was in
the entire
show
time.
mode.
Yeah.
I kept being like, "Look at me, look at me."
I think there were. Like,
I am the wife.
Yeah, I am the wife now.
Bride.
Right.
I think there were 3 or 4 times when I just like slapped my palms to my forehead. It was like, wow, he really did it at his wedding.
Yeah, there's a
expected
corner
nothing
where
less.
a dog put his paws over his eyes and went.
when we all went downstairs and I saw Chris's drums, I went around to everyone and was like, he's not playing at his own way. Mm-hmm. There's no way. There's no way.
That was a foregone conclusion. I knew that it was going to be the case. I'm actually I was surprised and pleased that they only played like a 6 or 7
They played a
song
short set. Yeah.
I was expecting like a full 30 minutes, which for them is like 12 songs. John Wayne did want a pop-up tattoo station.
Whoa.
That was the major veto for me.
Really?
Well, because
You guys could have asked me to do henna.
but that would have been better.
I've got a tongue and some zebra stripe gum wrappers, and we can just get tattoos on everyone.
John Wayne says best vows ever. Wait, do you want us to say that in an NPR voice?
Best vows ever.
It was the best vows.
Best vows ever.
Oh, and then he said, I still don't see what was wrong with that.
There was nothing wrong with it.
No, it was good.
It was perfect.
It was an incredibly John Wayne
We're merely commenting
performance.
because of the uniqueness.
Performance.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say a John Wayne wedding when it's like, well, it was also your wedding.
It was.
And
I actually got comments from multiple people after the ceremony about how our vows were so indicative of each of us in
absolutely.
our relationship.
yeah, for sure.
I got a good laugh on mine at the beginning, which I was not expecting. The joke was that I could talk about how great he is, but I'm not going to do that.
I still laugh at it.
And then the rest was like very sweet and sentimental.
No, it was.
But that's how we are.
Yeah.
He can't take anything seriously, and I take everything too seriously.
I think I upset him. I work with your husband,
Right.
and we were hanging out, and somebody complimented him, and he was just like, he didn't know how it was a compliment, and he was just like, "Oh, hey, look, I'm sorry, man. Like, I have like a defense mechanism. Sometimes I make jokes because I can't take compliments. It's a weird thing." And then he looked at me he's like, I mean, you know that, right? And I was like, yeah, I went to your wedding. And then he was just like, what was that about, man? What do you mean by this? But it was when you go to a friend's wedding, you're seeing like these people come together in a way that you know them.
Right.
And
Yeah.
there was nothing about that wedding that I would consider off-brand.
right.
Yeah.
The most,
That's a great compliment.
hey, the most shocking thing was it was the most I've ever heard Chris speak.
Yeah, same.
What a speech.
And then, yeah, he was just like, I'm in a band. He does I think John Wayne just went up to him like, just plug my stuff.
It was
I leaned
basically
over to
Simpsons
Connor.
references.
Yeah.
The
I
entire
leaned
Best
over to
Man
Connor.
speech.
Chris has flubbed many a line at Micro Satan shows. And I was like, where was he 2 years ago on this stuff?
No,
He's
he
nailing
finally
it.
he took classes.
Yeah. He did 2 years at UCB for that speech.
Yeah, since Micro Satan's been dead, he's just been taking improv classes. And I believe it was your sister who also gave a speech.
Right.
Now, is that your only sibling?
No, it's my only sister. I have 2 older half-brothers that are my dad's sons from his first marriage.
Okay. See, I was under the impression that it was just like a bunch of girls that you were growing up. I did not know that you had brothers.
That I grew up with.
Yeah.
No. My sister is my only full sibling.
Okay.
And she's older.
All right.
Yep.
So growing up with them, we can start in like elementary school. What kind of parties?
Let's go back to the beginning.
What kind of parties did your family have? Be it like birthday parties for you? Do you have like a most cherished birthday party?
I have like a horrible memory for my childhood, to be honest with you. Not like horrible memories as in like sad and like bad.
Not like
but
horrible
I have
memories
no,
from.
I have no memory,
just
like little memory. My elementary school birthday parties were all in Michigan, and my birthday's in January. So you can imagine that, options were a bit limited.
Yeah.
But I think I had a good time.
I forget you're from Michigan.
Yeah.
What brought you down here?
So I was 11. My dad worked for a company.
Chasing that dollar.
I know, right? My dad worked for a company called Dow Corning as a currency trader. And at the time, there were a lot of rumors that a much larger company called Dow Chemical, which I'm sure you guys have heard of, was going to buy out Dow Corning, and that they were going to get rid of a lot of the financial positions. And an old coworker of my dad's from Corning contacted him and was like, "We have opportunities here." So he came down here, interviewed, got a job at Compaq.
Ooh.
Which then folded within a year of our moving here.
Yes.
So yeah, we stayed in Houston after we moved. My dad eventually got a job for Shell Pennzoil, or Pennzoil at the time. Later Shell Pennzoil. My mom went back to school to get her second master's degree.
Dang.
What?
My parents are very highly educated. It's true. And she ended up working as an accountant for Halliburton.
Whoa.
Okay,
Nice.
so it sounds like you've got like some deep oil and gas roots.
Not deep, because it's only like my parents. It's not like generational.
Yeah.
But
It will happen again.
but I mean, working in Houston, with parents who moved here, either my mom unemployed or my dad getting laid off within a year of living here, 2 years, the easiest place to get a good job in Houston, oil and gas.
That is true. I've said before, Houston touts itself on how many jobs they create.
Right.
And neither Mayor Parker or Mayor Turner ever includes that little asterisk of like, if you're oil and gas.
Right.
Like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to do like software development, if you want to do like radio stuff, you got to move somewhere else. Yeah. No, I've just always found it fascinating of how people find themselves here in Texas, in Houston.
Right.
Did you go to college here in Texas?
Yeah, I went to UT Austin.
Ooh.
Well, I went to UT Arlington
them.
for a year. Because I
then
wasn't
you went to a
accepted in the
different
first
UTA.
place. And then they have a program where if you go to UT System School for a year and get over, I think, a 3.2, then you're automatically accepted. It's like a deferment
Snow
type
program or whatever.
I don't remember what it's called.
They had at UTSA. I don't know if it was the exact same program, but same deal.
I think it is. A buddy of mine went to UTSA for a year, and then A&M has the back to blend specials or whatever they call it, where you go to blend and you can go to A&M.
Right. Yeah, same kind of thing.
Yeah, like prove yourself.
Buy one, get one free. Yeah.
Prove yourself by putting these shapes through these holes, and then you can go to A&M like a big kid.
A&M's a good school.
Yeah, okay.
You have to
It
be.
is a good school.
No, it is. A&M is a very good school full of idiots. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Full of 1%ers.
Yeah.
Or is it 2%ers?
1%ers.
I don't remember.
It's actually called
12th men.
6th or 12th men's.
Not good enough to make it on the team.
Either way, you have to play death in a game of chess to go there. It's tough. It's tricky.
But for the UT program, you do have to sign up for it when you go to a system school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to declare your intent to
Right.
transfer.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you don't automatically get accepted.
I'm
But
sure all
you
those
probably will.
UT Arlington staffers are like, and another one. All right. I don't know what.
Hey, you know
why
what?
do people hate Arlington so much?
I got my science and math credits at UTA. much easier than UT Austin.
So
I got to take 1 semester of trig, college trig, to complete my math credits. So
You can't even complete the word. It's trigonometry.
good joke.
I
First of the month.
I took every remedial math I could. I was so incredibly bad at math. Now, I'm not saying that I'm like a savant or anything, but I think I'm pretty decent at math.
Right.
I think I've been able to figure it out because I just had somebody explain it to me in a way that a high school teacher I think is legally not allowed to do, which is so when you were going to UT, what were you studying?
History.
History.
Yeah, I have a bachelor's in history and a minor in American literature.
See, I thought you were a theater kid.
I was in high school until early in my senior year. Yeah, I was in theater from before I moved to Texas until about after my junior year. That's kind of where I became disillusioned.
Of the theater?
Of high school theater?
Right.
Was it something like, but I wanted to play Dorothy. I'm done with this.
No, I realized that I was horrible at acting
Oh.
pretty early on because like everyone else got parts, and then every year my high school did like the sad people play, like, you know, the one where like everyone who doesn't get parts gets parts.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a part in that one. It was a musical about Cinderella, and I was one of the stepsisters. So,
man.
you know, you reach that point, and you're like, oh, this is not for me.
Wait a minute. Not only am I into loser bracket play or whatever they called it, but you created 8 additional mice characters.
Right.
And I'm
That's
one of
exactly
them.
I
how
remember
it
them
was.
being 10 blind mice.
We had one of those in my high school theater program. The first show of the year was a big musical, and anyone who auditioned would get a part.
Right.
And I was not a fan of it. We just had some terrible munchkins on that show.
we had to play in 8th grade. We got a new theater teacher our 8th grade year, and she decided to draw names from a hat to cast a play.
What?
And I've never protested in school so hard. We would literally be doing a scene, and someone would walk on stage and be like, recast. We just kept doing that until they recast the entire play.
Yeah.
It was-
Oh my god!
I feel like such a whiny baby, but like pulling names from a hat to
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Affirmative action.
We're getting a call.
Oh, we got a phone call.
Oh.
Ah, crap! I can't hear anything.
Hi, you're on Effin Rager. Hello?
Hello?
Hey there.
Hi, sir. My name is Lakeisha. I'm calling from the Monmouth University Polling Institute. I'm taking a public opinion survey of American adults for the university. Sir, this survey is like mostly post-election questions, and we would like to include your opinion.
All right.
I'm sorry?
Go ahead. Is this Tex or Lily?
Okay. Are you currently registered to vote, sir?
Yes, I am registered to vote.
Please know these calls are randomly monitored for quality and training purposes. That makes you over 18, right? So
Yeah.
what was your age on your last birthday?
On my last birthday, I was, well, do you mean like after my actual birthday? Because then I was 28.
Do you approve or disapprove of the job Donald Trump is doing as president?
I don't approve.
Do you approve or disapprove of the job the U.S. Congress is doing?
Look, I don't really like
Is this
putting...
the other radio show?
No,
Who's calling us
I
right
think
now?
this is that Lily and Tex person who keeps pranking us.
I don't think that's them.
Who is this?
No,
Is this Donald Trump? We're not going to tell you what we think of you to your face.
Yeah,
No, no.
tweet at us.
You got to add us.
Tweet at us and
No.
mention us, and then RT our stuff.
Okay. So do you approve or disapprove of the job the U.S. Congress is doing?
Congress, those bunch of clowns. When was the last time they signed anything other than a contract with a lobbyist?
Yes. Or a receipt at Chili's
Yeah.
for a meal on my
So
taxpayer's
what would you
dime.
say? Approve or disapprove?
What do you want from me? I'm telling you what I think about them.
So you don't feel comfortable answering the question? That's okay. So, would you say things in the country are going in the right direction, or have they gotten off on the wrong track?
I'd say they're going in the right direction, and then the Republicans are on the right, and we're definitely heading that way. I mean, golly.
Christ.
Look, the Republicans and the Democrats are all going to mess up this country. There's absolutely nothing that we can do as American citizens other than take up arms and rush City Hall. Is there anything else that I can help you with, ma'am?
Let me ask you this. So, looking ahead in the 2020 election for president, do you think that Donald Trump should be reelected, or do you think that it's time to have someone new in office?
I think we should have someone new in office. That's me. So you vote Clifton Gale in 2020. I'd really appreciate it. All right, thanks. Bye. I don't know how to hang up the phone.
This show needs more surveys. I love the idea of this being surveyed. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Hang on.
You called everyone at once?
Do we have another call? Hang on.
I don't think we have another call.
Hi, you're on Effin Rager.
So as you may know, the Democrats won control of the House of Representatives in Tuesday's election.
I don't have headphones, so I can't hear it. So I'm going to
assume
I'm getting
or it won't change much.
Look, when you have a split legislative branch, you're not going to have anything happening. Did you call back, or did I put you on hold?
You guys, is this really a radio station?
Yes, it is.
This is so funny.
You're live on the air right now.
Do you wait, are you actually polling this?
Do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, wait, don't swear.
So listen, no, you must have put me on hold, okay? So that's fine. You guys have a good day.
You too.
Was that an actual person polling? I think so. Yeah, that wasn't Lily or Texas for sure.
I thought that was, we got these people who prank us a lot, and I honestly thought that was them, and instead it ended up being
Lakeisha is no prankster.
I guess not. Anyway.
So I got disillusioned in theater.
Okay. So disillusioned in theater.
Yes.
No longer part of the performance.
Once I realized that I sucked at acting on stage, on stage.
We're getting some candidate plugs real quick. I'm getting Clifton Gale. I'm getting Snagglepuss. I'm getting Beta 2020.
Beta 2020. All right.
And I'm getting Snagglepuss Huckleberry Hound 2012. All
right. I'll shout
and
out
I'm
to
also
Beto,
getting a resounding Stop Coney 2010.
Oh, we got to stop Coney.
That's for me. Yeah,
we got to stop Coney.
Let's just stop him already, guys.
Yeah, what's the hold up? Why have we stopped Coney already?
It's because that dude.
Oh my gosh.
Crapped on the outside cement.
Yeah, that's what he did. He totally crapped on the cement. Anyway, so theater. You got disillusioned because you were bad at acting.
So I became a techie.
Oh, hey,
yeah.
Tech
well,
is
also, the tech booth at my high school was super cool. It was up the spiral staircase at the back of the theater. Whoa. So it had this long, thin, wide, thin window that looked down on the stage. So it kind of felt like you were
finally,
in some kind
I feel above these actors.
Right, yeah, that's kind of how it felt. We had a cool view. The techie booth, the tech booth was a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Up there. But then I went to UIL when I play.
Mm-hmm.
We got past, what's the first one? District?
Round one.
It changes every year. There's zone, district. I think zone, district,
area.
Cody's listening right now. He'll probably
zone, district,
chime
area.
In a second. Yeah.
So we got to area, and my semi-senile, rest in peace, theater teacher, Marilyn Miller, decided we were running at 36 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
40-minute one act play.
Yeah.
And so she decided to add in a scene without running it. So we get to area and we get to 39 minutes and 30 seconds.
So real quick, we should note that in UIL, it's very strict about the time.
Strict.
And that includes your setup and I don't know if your breakdown counts.
You
in
have
that
a setup
time.
and a breakdown, but neither are included in the 40 minutes.
Okay,
the 40 minutes is just the length of the play, but I think you get maybe 5 or 10 minutes on either side for setup and breakdown.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
So all the techs are on our headsets.
Oh man.
The lead was on his final monologue, and everyone was like, "Come on!" And I hit the blackout button at 39:55.
Yeah.
And the actor kept talking.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And then I picked my finger up off the blackout button, forgetting to turn the lights down.
Oh.
And guess who got the blame for going over on time?
You did.
This girl.
Whatever.
Yeah, so my theater teacher hated me, and everyone blamed me for the fact that we didn't make it past. And then one of the judges, straight up told the leads, you would have made it on to state if it weren't for you guys going over on time.
What? All right. I just want to know how many of those...
Never went to another theater class again.
I just want to know how many of those actors
screw that.
Are now sitting in their garage with their sleeves cut off, sipping on Budweiser, we got a state, I would have won an Oscar, man.
I don't know. I don't talk to any of them anymore.
I don't blame you. I bet none of them.
Well, one of them and I are friends on Facebook, and he's a lovely person.
Oh, that's nice.
The lead, who kept talking. Who accepts responsibility.
I bet
is he still doing theater?
Oh, no. He joined the Army and was in Afghanistan for a while. Shout out
the
Jordan
world
Matthews.
Stage.
Yeah. Hey, we all have our parts to play.
It's from As You Like It.
Who wrote that?
Thanks. I think
William S. Shakespeare.
Oh, I thought that was...
12 dudes who went by Shakespeare. That's right, guys. I think Shakespeare is several guys. Argue with me, 713-526-8737. I mean that sincerely. Come at me, theater nerds.
I think the same thing about Homer. And
Simpson?
Yeah.
It was written by multiple people over a decade.
I demand it.
Yeah, and sometimes I think Ned is multiple people, but I can't prove it.
Yeah.
All right,
No
so
one could write this many puns.
While you were in theater, did you go to any of those crazy, wild theater parties?
Or theater conventions, talking Tita.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Wichita Falls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you were in Wichita. Yeah,
Heck yeah. So I went to a couple parties, but I was like super Jesus freak Christian. So I didn't participate in any of like the fun stuff. Mm-hmm. And I generally left early. So
you were PC, Party of Christ. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. POC.
POC.
Oh, hey, we're getting another call. Thank you for calling Effin Rager.
Hey, how's everyone doing over there?
Hey, Jack, how's it going?
Oh, tight.
Okay, so y'all are still talking about the theater text, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, you know, when I was on the theater, you know, a while back, you know, all those techies, you know, they kind of wanted to shine a little bit, and you know, you're supposed to wear all black, and you got the headsets and whatever, but like, they have some pretty cool like fedoras and like ninja costumes too. Like, I saw some people get like pretty creative, so I just wanted to see, like, Katie, did you like have any like tech person like there that like just love to, you know, just dress up a little bit or just get creative with their black outfit?
I would like to say yes, but the fact of the matter is that most of my fellow techies were pretty like fly under the radar plain types, you know. Yeah, we were fun, you know, we had fun, but
sure.
You know, we were pretty chill in our attire.
I mean, I saw some people that were just like covered like head to toe, you know, like I said, like a ninja, and then they would be like on those boards with wheels, like, you know, that car mechanics use to like get under cars.
Yeah.
And they'd be rolling on those.
You're talking about a skateboard?
And you know.
I used those in like elementary school gym class.
Oh yeah, those little butt scooters.
But no such thing in high school theater.
Were you asking about? Sorry, I just got headphones so I can hear phone calls. Or were you talking about trip pants?
No, I think he's talking about the time he saw Stomp. Like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
That's exactly happened. And hey, Connor, I was one of the Munchkins in that play, and I heard you critiquing our performance earlier. So I just wanted to briefly talk to you about that. What's up with that, man?
Hey, I think we're starting to lose some connection here.
Oh, no. I'm ready to talk about this. Yeah, your little, what was your line again? It was brush here, brush there. Some lovely
here,
claws.
Brush, there, brush.
Yeah,
Everywhere a brush.
Yeah, it was some line. What was your role again?
Munchkin number 3.
Yeah, I mean, I remember doing those rehearsals with the brushes and the here and the there. I mean, they were really down for it. We had to like stay like 2 hours late one day just to go over that thing over and over. They just really drilled us. It was a little cruel, but we got it done.
Oh, are you talking about the
you know,
day when around like 4:30 came around? He said, "I need to go home to eat lunch with my parents," and everyone was like, "We have rehearsals."
Lunch at 4:30?
I don't know.
Or is dinner something? Well, family time is, you know, crucial, and sometimes I need the warmth of my family to help me bring my persona on stage. So that's like,
But
totally,
we don't
that's
want your
totally
persona.
normal.
We wanted Munchkin number 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, is this Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
One time.
I was a part of the Lollipop Guild. I wasn't
He
just
was
a
in the
Munchkin.
Lollipop Guild.
I remember the Lollipop Guild.
Look, man, you're not the guest. If you want to come on and talk trash about Wizard of Oz, hit me up. We'll book you.
If you want to come on again, wait till Ned's out of town again.
Well, I eagerly await that time, but y'all have fun, and I'll keep on listening. Hey, everybody who's listening at home, it's
Hang
Jack.
up.
Hi.
Sorry, Jack.
One time, my friend was in a production of Wizard of Oz, and he auditioned and everything, like did a song for his musical, and they gave him his call sheet back, and his part was Lord Growly.
Who the hell is Lord Crowley?
Exactly. There are no small parts.
Just parts we write for the dumb
Lord
kids.
Growly.
Hey, you know what? My freshman year, I got one of those parts in the Frankenstein play. I was villager.
Which one?
I got to read a monologue. I don't know.
Whoa,
We were all
whoa,
just
wait,
villager.
wait, you had a whole monologue.
Not a
monologue as a
monologue. It was
villager?
probably like 3 lines.
Do you still remember it?
No.
Can you do any monologues from theater? Did you do theater at all?
I did do theater.
Okay, yeah, I
I was
think we
into
all
Wizard of Oz. And
Was everyone in this play?
I was into... Yes,
What-
anyone who
what
auditioned
character
got
were
in.
you?
I was the Tin Man.
That's a good one.
Damn, me? 12th man?
10 man and 12 man.
You have no heart.
I did a few plays. I
Pretty
auditioned.
appropriate.
Yeah. I did a monologue written by Jon Stewart of The Daily Show.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
About hanging out with the Kennedys and having to go down into their basement and finding the forgotten Kennedys of like there are Kennedys with like
Wait,
crab arms.
this is in Wizard of Oz?
No, this was my audition.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, Jon Stewart wrote
Selected
a
works,
monologue
yeah.
about JFK in the basement?
And then
Have you never seen the uncut version of Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz, uncut.
And then I also did Monique's monologue in Precious with the "Who is gonna love me?" when I was the Tin Man, because no heart.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, callbacks. I made it. No, I that's such a weird program. My program had a Christian element to it as well. And that's when apparently theater started sucking, according to other kids. Like,
No, I was the only Christian in my theater group.
Oh.
Like the only
Oh, were you doing like Hillel theater or something?
no.
That was a dumb joke. I'm sorry. I apologize to the Hillel community.
No, I was just
I just in Texas.
Apologize to the comedy community too.
Never. Okay, so that's such an unusual experience in my eyes, or in my memory at least, to be the only Christian in any Texas public school. Was it public school?
Yeah.
Even more so.
Cy Creek. Shout out. CC.
Hold up. What school?
CC. Cy Creek. You went to Cy Fair.
CC.
Hold,
Yeah, we know
hold
people.
the phone, man.
I know. Class of 06.
Why are people calling?
You went to Cy Creek?
I did.
What? Did you
guys
ever eat at shut up. Did you ever eat at Locatelli's?
I have, yeah.
Oh man, put a
I don't
telly in
remember
your
it,
belly.
but-
It's the best. Their chicken.
Sure, I'll shut up so you can talk about your favorite pizza place from high school.
Yeah.
was
Ned,
a good pizza
where did you
place.
go to high school?
Clear Lake High School.
Double
I have friends from there too.
That is so. I had no idea.
We've talked about this before. You must have forgotten about it.
When we have like our talks, we're like a few beers deep.
Connor's putting on his radio brain.
Yeah, I don't even remember that classic bit we did up top of the show. I just remember
It's
it going
horrible.
swimmingly. No, I can't believe I forgot that. That is so wild to me. We probably have shared a space before ever really knowing each
Probably,
other.
yeah.
Dang. Well,
Well, only if you went to that one UIL.
That was going to be my question before
Yeah.
you rudely said shut up.
Yeah,
Was did you
Dancing
guys
at
compete
Lunasa
against each
was
other?
the play.
And
no, I joined my senior year, so you would have been
Oh, yeah.
gone because I'm so I'm a little younger than you.
Mm-hmm.
But Cy Creek had a phenomenal theater program.
For a little bit, yeah.
They did the Elephant Man.
Yeah, that was
cool.
the year before I was a
That's
freshman.
a bold play to do.
Yeah, they even went with the option of no prosthetics, just making the actor do a silly face.
And we got to stay.
this.
Yeah, it's pretty tragic. His face is still stuck that way. He never put it back. They warned him.
Look, method acting's well and good, but for this play, maybe not. Yeah, what do we got? We got something good?
No.
Jackson, the menu for that pizza place. I'm not going to click it right now.
Hey,
No, we're not reading a menu.
We have 15
Unless
minutes
we
left
wanna
of the
go back to
show.
our
I'm not going
NPR
to sit down and read
voices.
the menu.
it's a good
Oh, okay. Read it in NPR voices? Is that
No.
what you're saying? Oh, dang it.
chicken zingers. Buffalo sauce chicken strips. I can't even do it.
Classic pepperoni pizza.
Could you imagine a meatball removed from the spaghetti and placed upon a pizza?
That was really good.
I got a story for you. It happened in Cypress, Texas. Oh God.
What else you got?
Yeah, we got okay. Well, we'll just skip to my last segment of questions for you here. Look, you're one of the more politically minded people I know.
Okay, that's a compliment. Well, depends.
Well, I mean,
You're
everyone.
competing with, like, me.
I'm like, Ned, what do you think about this issue? And he's like, well, hang on, and he's just eating cereal the whole time.
I read
Yeah.
the news.
No, yeah,
TMZ.
Ned and I have
Too much Zinformation.
Oh my god.
Sure, it's relaxing, but what?
No, Ned and I have had several political conversations. You are correct about that. But for the most part, people I know either don't read the news or they keep their head out of it, and they're like, I don't care anymore.
Right.
I don't talk about politics except election day when I make a big statement about how I'm not going to vote.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Shouts out to my brother. Anyway, yeah, I'll call him out. But I wanted to know what got you so active in politics. Do you consider yourself active in politics?
I don't consider myself active in politics because I don't do active things in politics. I would like to do things like canvassing and phone banking.
Have you never done that before?
I haven't, but it's because I tend to be very introverted and intimidated by strangers. So I would do it if I had someone to do it with. But I also don't reach out and be like, hey, do you want to do this with me? Because if someone says no, then I'm like, crippled by that. So
I volunteered for a candidate in this past election,
Yeah.
and it was really awful having to call people because
Right.
you'd get people who either supported him, it was like, stop calling me,
Right.
or you get people who hated him and then yelled
or like
at you.
stop calling me.
No, they took it at their moment. It's like, I got 10 minutes. Here's why your guy is wrong.
Are you allowed to just hang up on people when you're phone banking?
I don't like doing that. My debater's blood starts pouring. And I'm just like, oh yeah, where'd you
Are
read
you a
that?
master debater?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally original joke.
Do we bleep that? How does that work?
No. We let the world know how good I was.
Are
at
you
debating.
debating me?
I recently admitted to a crowd of people for something your husband put on of that while I was a debate club president, for a couple of years, my first year, I stuffed the ballots and I won. I won't even say illegally because high school and to a greater extent college.
He's master
leadership-
debating.
High school and college leadership positions, such as student government, means nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Right.
And when you get that stuff, no one cares. It's like key clubs.
Well, okay. So back to theater for a moment.
Ooh.
So you can be on the theater, I don't know, council,
Yeah. They have
whatever,
like a president, treasurer, all
as
that
of
business.
like your junior year.
And they all have to wear those masks at every meeting.
Some are happy, some are sad.
It's basically like Eyes Wide Shut. So you can
Good
be
luck,
on,
freshmen.
yeah, you can be on it for like your junior and senior years, but the way it goes is like the person with the most votes gets president, and then so on. Through
they just
through
like
the series. Yeah, it's
buy
like most
enough-
votes.
Oh.
What the hell
That's
is that?
crazy.
Well,
we
except
ran for specific offices
In
at our
order to be
school.
president, you have to have been on the council the year prior. So my end of my sophomore year, guess who got the most votes?
You?
I did.
Did
But I
everyone
got
think
stuck
they
with
were
vice
voting
president.
for who should we not have run the tech booth ever again?
Eh.
They're like,
Who should
"Oh."
not have any speaking parts ever again? I would have won that.
I just hate the idea of, so it's like you win,
Right.
and then it's like, who got the fourth most votes? Ah, crap, Grift and Jimmy. He's our treasurer now.
I'll tell you what.
We wanted him to be videographer. Then you just steal a camera.
Shout out to Katy Casper, who got president because she was a year older than me.
Ooh.
She was so mean to me. She was so mean to me. But anyway, so I consider myself to be politically informed.
Okay.
Right.
Well, hey, that's better than most.
Right.
You know?
Well, and I like to talk a lot about politics, and I have several friends who will call me and ask me questions or ask me for information. And this started, back to your original question, pretty much when I was 6 years old.
People would call you and ask you.
No, not back then.
Was it just the news being like, and who are you voting for?
The story of my being politically informed started back then. I was 8. So it was 1996. Fuck. Shit.
All right, how old were you?
Okay, so it was 1996. I was 8. That was the first year that my dad asked me to sit down with him and watch the DNC and the RNC. And my dad was always very firm about watching both. You don't watch just one. You don't just watch the people that you agree with.
Yeah.
You watch both to see what both people are saying. Right.
Yeah.
Or both groups of people.
Poor you. It's like, look, Katie, that's Bob Dole.
Well, at that time, it was like Bill Clinton was such an inspiring person in the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
So that was the first time that I sat down and like really paid attention to politics. And ever since then, I mean, the first book I ever read was a history book about ancient Egypt. And so history has always been a really big part of my life. And you can't really talk about history without talking about politics.
I agree. 100%.
And you can't talk about politics without talking about human nature. Mm-hmm. And all of these things have been of great interest to me pretty much my whole life.
I find it very interesting how the pillars of church and state and human history are just like very deeply entwined. Mm-hmm. And if you ignore one of them, you're going to be screwed.
You'll never get the full picture.
Yeah, you never will.
Right.
All right. Speaking of full picture, we're going to have to go ahead and move into our last segment of the night here.
Oh, yeah. We forgot to mention the theme of the month. I completely forgot about that until
just
now.
Do it right now. All right.
So, since you're on the show, and you probably haven't seen who else has been on the show this month or coming up on this month.
Yeah, you admitted you never listened to it.
We're actually in the middle of KT'sGiving. That's right. We book Katie's for every single week of this month.
All right.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're having another Katie next week.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
All right. So we need one thing from you. What is a KT'sGiving tradition?
Every year, what do you do for KT'sGiving?
So bad at improv things. I buy sweaters.
All right.
Buying sweaters.
Could you mention a dish that you would bring to a large feast?
Oh, I would bring mac and cheese. I have a nice homemade family mac and cheese recipe.
Tight. All right.
That's another tradition added on to.
Holy crap! This is the first time
KT'sGiving.
we've done the song and I haven't sang it. Hang on, I got it.
Start it over. Sing the song right.
Hang on. All right, I got to sing this song.
Yeah, this is pretty important. The listeners would be so upset otherwise.
I want a new plug. Tell me what's going on. Tell us all the stuff you're doing when I'm done with my song. All right, Katie, you have anything to plug coming up? Oh, it's getting louder.
No, I don't do anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad you sing that song.
I'm reading Harry Potter for the 12th time.
Ooh.
Oh.
Which Harry Potter?
The series,
the whole series.
The books.
Which one are you on right now?
6, Half-Blood Prince.
6.
You know what? I did want to talk to you about Crimes of Grindelwald. I'll just read the Wikipedia plot. We really don't have time to get into it. So we're going to have you back so we can talk about exclusively Harry Potter.
If you have
Only
another
the
KT'sGiving spot open, I mean.
Hey, apparently,
let me know.
If someone drops, we'll let you know. All right, Ned, do you have anything to plug?
Nope. Zine Fest is coming
we
up
got
this
Zine Fest
Saturday.
this
Zine
weekend.
Fest is this weekend.
Yeah, Ned and I will be sharing a table.
My husband, John Wayne, will be there.
That's true. We'll see him. I think he's sitting near us, actually, upstairs. But Ned and I,
they put all the rowdy people upstairs. Be careful.
Should be fun.
So Ned and I will be tabling at Zine Fest Houston here in Houston at the Lawndale Art Center. It starts at noon. It goes until 6. And then there's going to be the party at Axelrad afterwards. Hey, if you like our stuff, come out and see it. Ned, I know you've got some zines that you're putting out there.
I got some new zines I'm working on. We came out with some cool prints. For
Is there a new Effin Pager?
There is the Effin Pager we have right now. There's some prints inspired by the Effin Pager. If we shell something out this week, there might be a new Effin Pager.
And I'm going to be
Sorry to call you out.
debuting... I'm debuting 2 new zines. One is a short story I've been sitting on for a long time that I'm just going to staple and give away for free. The other is a collection of stories I've written over the years. Working title right now is Confessions of an Idiot. Volume 2, because I have put out Confessions of an Idiot Volume 1. That's everything that I've got to plug. I don't think anything else. Nope. All right. On that note, Katie, thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Terrific guest.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you for helping us celebrate this Katy's Giving this month.
You're welcome. Everyone should have a Katy. Give your Katies.
Yeah. All right. On that note, we're out of here. Bye,
Have a great
everybody.
night. Bye.